Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bold Moves on the Property Sisters Network. It's your girls, Raquel and Christy. So, whatever day you're watching, this will be aired on Sunday, but we hope you're having a great start to your day. If you're not, hopefully the sun is out. I know it's been out all weekend. It's been giving me life.
Literally life.
I woke up this morning and I was like, I slept in a little bit because I was at Rachel's last night. So my best friend's getting married, and last night I went to her house and did some crafts for the bridal shower for like the centerpieces and stuff.
Cute.
And so I was there till like 1:30 in the morning. But we had so much fun crafting, and like we made like so her last name is Sweet, and so the theme is Love is Sweet. So we decorated.
So cute.
Yeah, we decorated lollipops like out of styrofoam, and like they look really, really cute. So it doesn't look like a 4-year-old made everything, you guys. It looks like
legit.
It's legit. No, and obviously, so their family is like just super crafty. Like her mom had like buckets of like giant yarn and like glitters and things like just laying around in the house, like beads and stuff. And it's like they're those kinds of people. So yeah, so I was up late last night with them, and super proud of my work, by the way.
Can't wait to see.
Yeah, and then everyone's were so freaking cute. But yeah, so I woke up a little late today. It was like 8 o'clock, and the sun was just beaming in my room, and I was like, yes, I'm so freaking happy. Like every day that goes by, I'm just like a little bit more life is coming back to me. Like from this cold, it's freezing today, but also like since the sun is out, I just like I feel like when it's on my face, do you feel like a connection is happening?
Yes.
I don't know if that's like across the board or just because like I'm a Leo,
Period.
but it's like I feel like I'm gaining like energy. Yeah, like charging a phone. Like I'm being charged. But I'm loving it.
Deficient for I don't know how many months now, and
Literally, I can feel it, and it's like I know I'm I would say I'm kind of an extreme person. Like the way I feel and like energy, like I'm an extreme person. Like I feel very one way or the other. But today I was on 10.
I believe it.
I mean, it's like it's 5:40 right now, and I've been just gassed up all day. Like I woke up, sun was out. I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Went to Pilates. That was amazing. I crushed it.
Nice.
And I was so proud of myself. Like, because normally I'm like, if y'all haven't taken a Pilates class, first of all, go humble yourself because it is hard. Like we don't just sit there and like prance like little ballerinas. I'm sure ballet is hard as well, but I'm just saying Pilates is hard. I know it looks really cute when we're posting like our socks and stuff on the internet, but it's hard.
Ain't no joke.
And I was
Definitely
like,
not.
I mean, I still like, couldn't hold some of the positions and whatever, but like it was a lot less than like the other times that I've gone. So I'm like, okay, that's amazing. I held that down, and then I left there, went to Starbucks. I actually met with Stephanie at Target.
Cute.
Had myself a day, y'all. And you know what? It's because the sun was out.
I swear, it really is. Makes the biggest difference.
It does something.
Daylight savings time is next week, you guys.
Oh my God!
Just
stop.
A little reminder.
Yes.
Can't wait.
Praise God.
Who's counting?
Me.
I know. Literally.
Well, you. I just like I'm like, what's happening? You're like my news. Like
I try.
Excuse me. You let me know what's going on.
I do my best.
All the time. I do my best to put stuff in my calendar, but it's like I think that's already in the calendar.
Yeah. But people forget about it.
Oh yeah.
I don't see it.
Mm-hmm. One more week.
Yes.
I swear I'll go
literally
golfing.
From today.
I will literally go golfing this month if I can. I'll put my coat on.
Go.
I want to just go. I'll go right now, you guys. I'll go right now. But yeah, so excited.
Fun day.
I feel like the year is just kind of getting started. Like January, February is like we're still asleep. We're still kind of like cold and defrosting.
Yeah.
And so now that
literally a perfect way to put it. Like defrosting.
Yeah, and now that the sun is coming back, I feel like the life is being rejuvenated, and I hope you're all ready to just go crush your goals for the year.
Period.
Yeah. But with that being said, what should we talk about today?
I'm
so insane.
Yeah, it's okay though. I'm trying to just kind of go off from what I had planned in my head that now it's
it doesn't matter. No, just array it.
Anyway, I guess I don't know what we're even talking about.
I was just talking about like the sun and how it's rejuvenated me. I mean, I guess I can tell them about what an experience I had this past week. Actually, I'll
Oh,
do
that
that.
was on there because I did want to
I'll
talk
do
about
that.
that.
I'll
Yeah,
do that.
Raquel had a really cool experience with some of her clients, but yeah, let her tell you about that. I'm just gonna
So,
be here today. Just a little background noise.
No, stop it. So I just closed on a deal, and my clients are Hindu, and they invited me to a little luncheon. And so when I got there, I walked in, and there was like a strong scent of something burning, not like a bad smell.
Like
It was just like
incense?
almost like an incense. There was like broken fruit outside, like almost looked like one of those like jackfruits, but it definitely wasn't. Maybe it was. I really have no idea. It looked like really cool, and I was like, oh my god, like what am I about to walk into right now?
The real deal.
And so I walk in, and everyone's dressed to the nines in like the gowns, and I'm wearing jeans.
And
And
give it a
then
pass. It's okay.
yeah, no, for sure. Obviously, I don't own one of those. So they have a guy who is like their priest. I don't know if they call it a priest in their culture, but like a priest,
Yeah.
right? And he's like, my hat. And he's like saying their prayers, and they're sitting in the living room. So mind you, there's no furniture in this house. They haven't moved in yet. They had just redone the floors, and so they had like the hardwood floors, and imagine just like a nice looking like rug over it. And then in front of them, so my clients are sitting on the floor, and so is the priest like next to them. And then there's like a rug with like 3 photos of I don't know who, and then a bunch of like fruit and seeds and grains and all kinds of stuff. It looked beautiful, like looked so beautiful. And then so as it wasn't like something where like I had to go in and like sit down and be quiet. Like people were in the kitchen cooking and talking, and like
like a ceremony was going on.
Yes.
Okay.
So the ceremony, quote unquote, it's like a housewarming blessing, right?
Okay.
And so they it's just for the homeowner, right? And then everyone else is kind of like just helping to set up the lunch. There was maybe like 15 people there or so.
Nice.
It was very intimate.
Yeah.
And then I walk in, and I'm just like the bulldozer. Not really. But no, so I was just like, say hi, I'm Raquel. I'm like, I was their realtor. It's like obviously they're probably looking at me like, who the hell is this? Yeah, like who is this person, right? She's not our family. So I was just chatting up with like some of the ladies and their husbands, and then I had asked them because I was sitting, and then I went and sat in the living room, and I was watching their ceremony. And then I really wanted to like record it because I was like, oh my God, this is so different.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like this. It's a whole different language, whole different culture. And then so I went into the kitchen. I asked one of the ladies, I was like, would it be all right like if I record some of this, or is that rude? I don't want to be rude, but I think it's beautiful and I want to capture it, you know? And she was like, oh yeah, go ahead. And I was like, bet. So I went into the back into the living room. I start recording them. And then I'm gonna put together something. I'm trying to vlog, you guys, and I'm not a vlogger yet. So I have the video like set up, but I gotta edit it and do some stuff. But it will make its way out there at some point. So I got some good footage of it, and it was just such a cool experience. While I was sitting there, I just was looking at them, looking at the priests, and they had like, there was some times where they would have to like take the seeds and put them in like your hair, or they would throw them, like not throw them, but like toss them forward. And I don't know what they were saying, but I would imagine it's some kind of like offering. I don't know. I'm probably so wrong. I have no idea what I'm talking about. So sorry.
Just describing what you saw.
I'm just describing. Yeah,
okay.
This is what I thought.
Just trying to paint a picture for you guys. So.
Yeah. So, and then I'm sitting there, right, watching, like.
I feel like it really meant a lot to them that you were there, though.
Yeah.
And, like, appreciated like that.
The culture,
their tradition, their culture. Yeah. Like I think that's really cool that they even
invited me.
You, to be honest. I
for
think
real.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited to see the video too.
Yes. Yeah, for real. So, so I'm watching them, and I start getting a little bit emotional, and I'm like, I literally felt my tears start to come up. But the reason why I was emotional was because, like sometimes this job can be so like crazy. I feel like a lot of the times
Most of the time.
it is,
It's very demanding.
Yeah, just very demanding. That's a great word
Yeah.
for it, and it's just a lot. It's hard work, And so,
It's more than just opening doors, guys.
yeah, for
Just gonna leave
real.
that there. Anyway, continue.
So yeah, no, seriously. So as I'm sitting there and I'm appreciating this moment that I'm, with my clients and they're literally like their closest friends and family,
Mhm.
and and me and myself and watching this beautiful ceremony go on, I just started to feel like so appreciative of the fact that I was there and able to witness something like that because when would you ever witness something like
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Like never, unless you're traveling abroad or if you know someone that close, in another culture, which I don't know, that's kind of rare in my opinion, but I just felt like when would I ever experience this? Like I'm so grateful to have this experience and it
help
was
them
just
get there.
yeah,
That's
and Ben have been a
what you're
part of it.
doing. Yeah.
Exactly. So it was really nice. And then so towards the end of the prayer, mind you, they told me after the fact that they had been sitting there from 6 a.m. and by the time I got there it was 12:15 and it was still going on.
Wow.
So it was a 6+ hour long ceremony that they had been there. So at the end, they do this thing where they pour milk into your hand. So he made me hold my hand like this. I had to put like my thumb in between my index and my middle finger, and it created like this little pocket here. You see?
Yeah.
And then he poured this milk. Also, so he poured this milk into your hand, and then you're supposed to like drink it from your hand like that. And then he like took some stuff from a pot that I think they just blessed it, which was like wheat and like sugar, and it looked like just like a clump of I don't even know what. Like it just looked like
Pasty?
yeah, like a pasty, like mashed potatoes.
Oh, okay.
Um, and then he like put some of that in your hand, and then they just ate it. But they would like
Speak
bow.
over it. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he spoke over it, and then like the other people that like got up to go do it like were bowing. So I sat there because I'm like I'm not gonna disrespect. Obviously, I don't know what they're doing, and I'm not gonna go do because it's not
what you do.
exactly.
It's okay.
So
it's
then,
all love. It's all
yeah,
love. It's okay.
But so then after the fact, I was talking to one of their friends and I was like, what was that you guys ate and drank? And she's like, oh, it's blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And she's like, you want to try some? And I was like,
do you remember the name of it?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, sure, like I want the full experience. Like,
yeah,
let me have it.
All day.
So I went by him and he's like, you got to do your hand like this. I was like, my hands don't even do that. Like, I don't even know what you're doing.
She's trying. You guys are watching or listening.
Yeah,
I'm not sure, but she keeps making the hand motion.
It's like, you got to do it. Put your thumb, take your thumb, look at your hand like flat. Okay, then take your thumb and put it in between your index finger and your middle finger. And then like try and like close it up. And then you got this little pocket in the middle of your hand for a pour. Okay? So the milky went in there. All right, so he pours this white milk in my hand. I'm a little nervous, you guys. I'm a little nervous at this point, but I'm like, I'm locked in. So then I do it. He's like, you got to drink from it because I'm like ready to like tilt my head like this. He's like, no. Your mouth goes there. I'm like, all right. So it's like a whole scene. I was like, all right. So then I did it, and it tasted like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
No way.
Minus the crunch. It kind of just tastes like milk and like cinnamon-ish kind of thing.
So basically, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I did that. I was like, oh, it's pretty good, like it's so cool. And then I was done with that, and then I was like, okay, let me get some of that other stuff.
the mashed potatoes.
The mashed potatoes. So then he puts that in my hand. I'm like, so I just eat it from my hand. I'm like, can I like pick it up? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't want to be disrespectful. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, like, I know because like there's certain things, I guess not really, but like I'm self-aware in that sense. You know what I mean? Like
100%.
So anyway, so I'm like, do I just gotta bite it? Can I pick it up? Can I eat it with my food?
Way?
I don't know.
Probably associating it with like the Eucharist.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
What's the right way to put my hand?
Yeah, left over, right over, left, and oh my god, that's so funny. But yeah,
okay,
seriously.
Sorry, go ahead.
So anyway, I eat the mashed potatoes. Disclaimer: it's not actual mashed potatoes, right?
Sorry, you don't mean any disrespect.
Yeah, no, not at all. So then, so I ate that, and that was pretty good. It tastes like a ball of sugar and wheat, like just like they described. I don't know the words for it, and I would totally butcher them if I tried. So whatever.
For sure.
So then I ate that, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. I got a picture of that in my and
The
for the
vlog.
vlog,
Stay
you can
tuned for the
see
vlog, guys.
you can see a little. I'm gonna be a little gross. You can see like some of the milk is like kind of like dried up on my
Right.
hand.
Oh, cute.
Yeah,
I love that.
super cute. But yeah, so then after that, we just kind of kicked it. I ate all the food. I had a little bit of everything. Heavy on the chickpeas. They are very, very heavy on chickpeas. Every dish had chickpeas in it. And I love chickpeas though. They had like a cold salad. It was almost like a spin on a Greek.
Okay.
That was really good. And then the curry that they use is not like the curry that we use. It's totally different. It's way spicier, way more like potent.
Yeah.
And if you know me, I got fucking heartburn, so I was like, only a little bit.
Only a little bit.
And then they had this fried pepper, and I told them, I was like, I can't eat a hot pepper like that, especially not a fried one. There was like a really cool dude in there with like double earrings, gold. I don't know if it's like just like an Indian or Hindu thing, but they be loving gold.
Oh yeah.
But it looks damn good on them. So this dude just looks
perfect.
And this dude just looked so cool rocking these like thick hoops and like whatever. And so I'm like, I don't know if I can eat that pepper. Like, what if it's hot? And he just kind of like, he's like, get out the way. Let me eat one of these peppers. I'll tell you if it's hot or not, right? So he just like comes up, he eats it up. He's like, no, you'll be good. I'm like, well, your tolerance is probably way better than mine. You probably eat this stuff all day long. Anyway, that was probably like my favorite thing.
That's so funny.
And apparently it's one of their delicacies too. So
wow.
It was like almost like what are those peppers that Alexa makes? Forget. It's some kind of larger green pepper, but it was like deep fried and it was so good. It was so good. So food was, 10 out of 10. The whole experience, 10 out of 10, honestly. I was super grateful to have been a part of it and just to get the experience and to have, help them along the way. So yeah, they're moving in on Monday officially.
Cool. Oh wow! Oh my gosh.
They invited me over again.
That's so nice.
I'm like, I'm gonna let you guys get settled in, or else I'm gonna move in too. Okay, I don't think you want that.
What I think is so funny is like we don't always get to do stuff like this. Like when like when we're closing, sometimes it's kind of like the end of the whole experience for us. Like we don't really see what they do with the house, or if they have a housewarming party. Like we've definitely been to some, but they don't all work out that way. So it's just funny when like you go and then not only that, but you have like this whole experience.
Oh, they're
like,
my friends now.
That's crazy. Like
they're actually my
friends.
You're
like bonded for life, I feel like.
Well, it's so funny because like, you have your ups and downs with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even essentially a down, but like things come up and
there were some bumps in the road.
You address them. Yeah. Not really even, but like just things you have to like work through together, and so sometimes I get a little like scared that like, well, maybe they're gonna hate me at the end, but like it's not that you do anything wrong, but it's just like it's real estate, man. And real estate and life. So it's like, well, shit. So but I'm just happy like she even invited me to like do some volunteer work with her, which I'm gonna do. The wife did, which I will be doing for sure. She's like, come plant some trees with me on Earth Day. I was like, I will 100% be there.
That sounds so fun.
Right?
Yeah.
And like, I've just been kind of on that kick where I just want to do more, and like get more involved in the community. And like, she was just like, come do this with me. Come do that with me. I was like, sign me up. Me up. Like, let's go. Like, she's super, super cool. But yeah, all good things.
You guys like just kind of aligned that way. Like, you had all these thoughts and she's all of a sudden like, come do this, come do that. Like, that doesn't just happen either. I mean, that's crazy. That's a really cool experience.
Fun fact as well, I will say this. They were working with a different agent before they got to me.
No way.
That they didn't.
I don't think I knew that.
That they didn't like. No offense if you're listening. And apparently he was like blowing them up. And they were like, Raquel, he won't leave us alone. And I was like, you want me to handle him? So
oh my god, that's so funny. Wait, so you called him?
I did.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad phone call. I was actually a little bit nervous because I felt kind of bad, but I was like, yo,
it's a shitty call to make, but like it is what it is. What do you
long story short, somehow we ended up working with the same folks, and they've expressed to me that they don't want to work with you anymore. They expressed to me that they have already told you that in writing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand what's going on here.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of like, just let him go, bro.
Yeah.
Go on to the next one.
Messenger.
If I got this message, I would be like embarrassed to that call. I'm just like, come on. I didn't say that to him, but like, come on, just
Yeah.
move on. Move on. If you're not aligning with somebody, just move on. There's plenty of people that I've said no to and that have said no to me. And you just move on, no harm, no foul, whatever.
We're not going to get along with everybody.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. But that did happen. So, I mean, sucked for him, but I thought it was pretty cool.
I mean, it is cool,
in my world.
but I feel like it worked out like the way it was meant to. So it just
we just clicked,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
like
it.
yeah.
Period. End of story. Done.
Pardon.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Well, that's really cool. I'm really excited that you got to have that experience.
Yeah, it was fun.
And it turned out that way.
It was definitely a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to having more experiences like that. It really just kind of opened my mind to the possibilities of like life in general, like all the different things that can come your way. I feel like sometimes I get like so like tunnel vision and like I just like feel like this is it,
Yeah.
And maybe it's something that like comes with age. I don't know if you felt like this when you were my age. So I'm 31.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
I'm 31 and Christy's 34. But so like we have a joke that like she'll like go through something and she'll be like, just wait, only a couple more years for you. You'll be going through the same thing. And I'm like, you shut up. Like you stop it right now. But I just feel like, how sometimes like you just feel like there's times in your life where you go through something. And then when you end up on the other side of that, you just feel a little bit more awake, a little bit more aware.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's just like certain like life events that happen. For me, I could just be driving down the main road and I'm looking at the sky like, wow, I'm really in this bitch. Like,
I swear.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Literally all day long.
Like I'm just like even on the way here.
Happening to me when I turned 30, I think.
That was like
that was when it happened.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
I just like seen so much.
It's legit. Like
yeah.
Be like this.
I'm really here. Like sometimes like I'll just be cruising looking up at the sky and I'm like, damn, that's so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really a sucker for like nature and like stuff like that. It really grounds me.
Yeah.
Really like makes me feel alive. Like I love the green grass, the blue sky, the sun, the ocean, the beach, the sand in my toes. Like I'm that kind of person.
For
like
sure.
I'm the feely, type. And that just like having experienced that not situation, but like experience with my clients was just like, there's a whole world out there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Appreciate life.
And that's just one culture. It made me want to travel. It made me want to like go experience things. And then another one of my clients is actually in Hawaii right now by herself. Shout out Brittany if you're listening to this. But she like, I have her on my Instagram and like, so we were just, she posted a picture and I was like, oh my God, like you look like you are free right now. She was like on the top of a mountain, like, doing one of those.
Wow.
For those of you that can't see me, I spread out my arms like an eagle. So I'm like, where are you? Like, what are you doing? And she was like, I've always been so scared to travel alone, but I finally did it. I did so much research. I will tell you everything that I'm doing. And I am in Hawaii by myself, just exploring.
That's a wild.
But she did her research. Like she looked up safe places for females to travel to, safe parts of that area for us to be like things like that.
Sure.
Chris is like, I'd never.
Period.
I feel like I would though. I feel like I would. I feel like everyone would hate it, but I feel like I need to like go to Florida first by myself because I at least know that I have friends there. I know the area well. I've been there a bunch, before I like thought to go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
But like
going somewhere where people is way different than going to like a completely unknown place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
that's true. But like also just seeing her experience and man, the sunsets that she was taking pictures of.
Oh, I'm sure.
Was incredible. Like, so that I'm just, and it made me want to go so bad. So Hawaii is definitely on the bucket list for sure. But I'm like, I'm just so in this like mood to like get out and do more. Like I've done more this week. I went to a random dinner this week with a friend of mine. We ran into each other at Target and we were like, let's hang out. You say that to people and let's hang out. Yeah, soon. And then you don't talk to them ever again. But no, homegirl was in my DMs the next day and she's like, so good to see you. Blah. I was like, oh my God, so good to see you too. I was like, let's make plans. And she's like, okay, let's make plans right now. I'm like, okay, like when are you free? And she's like, Wednesday, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, you want to go here? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, I'll make a reservation, so then, and then we end up at dinner together. And then we both said like, we don't ever do this.
Mhm.
And I was like, I was just so drawn to you when I saw you at Target. Like we just like
Yeah,
clicked.
your energies were like,
They were so much
yeah,
aligned.
aligned.
And she was like, I felt like I needed to see you because like she was going through something. And like I was, I'm kind of like in the stage of my life where I feel like I'm like almost like a healer. That's kind of weird to say out loud. But it comes with part of healing yourself.
Yeah,
You
all another stroke all day. I don't know what I was gonna say besides that. Sorry.
No, for real
Please
though.
continue.
Yeah. So, anyways, so we go to dinner. We're just chatting it up and stuff. But my point is that I'm doing all of these things because I feel like I just had some kind of like an awakening that like I just want to live my life and like go do all the things with anybody that wants to do them with me. Like I ran into her and we said, let's kick it and talk about life and shoot the shit. And so that's what we
Yeah.
did. We went to a new restaurant. Neither of us had been there. It was really freaking cute. It's called Vibe in West Bloomfield. Shout out y'all. You got a nice restaurant out there. And one day someone's gonna, give me like a hookup to their place or to them for talking about them so much. If you're listening,
constant plugs.
If you're listening, and you own a business and you want to give us something for free, that'd be dope. Especially you, Starbucks. I'm looking at you.
Yeah, I got a bone to pick with you and the cup of ice I received.
Oh, gone. Not the cup of ice. But yeah, that's kind of just like where I'm at, like mentally. I'm just like it just made me want to like get out and like live. So I'm very appreciative that I have all these this energy right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's given me so much life, and the people that are in my life, I just appreciate them so much. And I'm just really looking forward to, I'm like on the edge of my seat right now. I'm just like really looking forward to the rest of this year. I just feel like so much good is coming to me. And
I think a lot of, sorry not to interrupt you, but I think a lot of that is from all of the work that you've done to get to this point. And
100%.
how you like the energy that you give out because you know where you brought yourself from and you're like, I want to give this back. And you're just kind of like align with all of that, like go out, enjoy yourself, meet new people, make new connections and just like enjoy your life. You know, it's not
because before you would have caught me in the bed doing nothing,
right?
But like now I'm just like after some time, like, I want to just live. I want to get out there and do everything that I can.
Yeah. So get out there, you guys. That's going to be your takeaway from
I don't want to be bored.
Literally.
I only put in 31 years so far. I got a lot of time to do a bunch of shit. I'm not going to be like a thrill seeker by any means. And if you're a thrill seeker out there, or like adrenaline junkie, shout out to you because I would never, ever, you won't catch me on a plane, jumping out of a plane, like that type of shit. I mean, maybe one day, but like,
for sure.
I got a stomachache just thinking about it. I'm the type that wants like, I'll climb like a small hike, I'll take a hike. I'll do something like that, keep me on the ground. I don't want a parachute or nothing like
everything
that.
Where I could see it.
Yeah. I want my stable ground. Oh my God. You guys don't understand. I love American soil so much. I just want to stay here. Shout out Mexico. Went to Mexico and it was a great time, great experience. But when it was time to come home, oh my God. Every time, whatever they tell you happens in Mexico, like don't drink water, yada, 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 your tummy's going to hurt. Yeah, Racky's tummy hurted a lot. And we're not going to talk about that in detail. But when I got home, when I tell you I was going to kiss the grass, I was ready. It made me love America so much. Not that no shade to Mexico. I love I love Mexican people, Mexican culture. It was amazing. It was beautiful, beautiful. But my stomach hated it so much. Yeah, I love being on the ground. I love being planted on the ground.
Well, God bless.
Yeah.
Thank God for that. Well, that's fun.
Yeah, it's all good things. I just feel really, really good right now.
I'm so happy.
It was a good day too.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a good day too. I saw a lot of houses. It's getting really crazy out there.
Yeah.
Things are really picking up. just like the traffic in front of the houses and stuff like that.
Oh, it's like that?
Yeah, it wasn't like anything crazy, but like, just like the waiting, like, I don't know. It's been a long winter, so I feel like I haven't had like much interaction like with people in and out of houses.
You're like, hold on, I can't move my lips still. They're frozen.
It's just crazy because like when I started, it was like people were like flooding the streets getting into like open houses and showings and like fighting, literally fighting. Like I would be scared to go on showings, you guys, because I'd be like hearing these horror stories in the office of people just like screaming at people. And I'm like, I don't even know what I would do if someone started like screaming at me.
I yelled
like,
at someone on a showing once.
I would literally freak out. Like
now looking back at it now, it's like, that was kind of dumb. But sorry, continue.
No, it's fine. It's just like, it's nice to see like getting back out there and people are smiling and happy and like,
because the sun's out.
I swear, like it's just been like, it's been a good, like I said, probably noticed like in the last couple of weeks or so, I feel like it's just been like that, like just fun passerby traffic. It's always fun when you see people too. Like I
other
love
agents.
That. It's like it's like, hey, running into your friends on the street.
To look on your showing.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, that's only happened to me a couple times.
I feel like it happens to me all the time. Like just random, like in the most random places too. And it's just like, what's up? And then like, honestly, we both look cool in front of our clients. But like, what are the odds that you see like a random person?
Right.
Like, hilarious.
Yeah.
Little fun things for us agents.
Us nerds, we get excited to see each other on showings.
Okay. That's actually something funny that I wanted to just talk about was just, we were watching the clip of last week with when we had John and Jason on. Shout out to you guys. The way I'm struggling with this microphone is literally bigger than my head.
I'm like looking over at her and she's like this.
I don't even know.
I'm like, where's your face? I don't know how to
sit. I'm like keep noticing, but whatever. Anyway, so when we were listening to the clip and we both go like, oh, that's huge, blah, blah, blah. I honestly started cracking up because I'm like, we are literally like these younger female versions of our coaches, you guys. Like, it's so funny. I'm like, I don't even know. Like, I'll catch myself saying like, you bet. Like, I don't know where it comes from.
I'll tell you where it comes from. It comes from Jimmy and Kurt.
But it's like, it's so embedded in my brain that like, sometimes it just comes out. Like,
but that's like, okay.
It's just not how I talk. So it's funny when I
but it is now.
Now it is, exactly.
Because that's what a coach is for.
Right.
And everything that they teach is going to be embedded in your brain, even like the stupid dad stuff that they say, like you bet, or that's huge, or
boom.
Boom.
You guys, if I throw a boom around, I'm too far gone. Don't even come back for me.
I'm so done with her, you guys. So done.
I swear.
Boom.
It's so funny.
Rockin' Raquel.
Period.
Signed Shewell.
I love it. It's all in good fun, but like I swear, those little clips, it just cracks me up because I'm like, how did we get here? It's so like,
it's funny.
It's just random.
It's just, like, it's funny. It's funny to be like a little piece of somebody else. Yeah. But I will say this: I look up to them. I love them
so much.
Yeah,
we love like all of them like so dearly.
Yeah, and like if I'm gonna morph into somebody, if I morphed into Kurt Shewell, you guys, I'll be a fucking millionaire.
Yeah, period. So
I'll go sell the shit out of everything and everyone, selling snow to the Eskimos.
Love it
and stuff. That's another thing they say.
Boom.
That's literally they literally sell. They have said that. You'll go sell snow to the Eskimos.
Eskimo.
Seashells by the seashore. Okay. Is that how that's said?
Yeah.
Sally sells the seashells by the seashore.
I didn't even know Sally was in front of that.
I don't know. I just put Sally there. Sally, did you want to be there? She said no.
What's even going on?
Yard.
What else do you want to talk about today?
I don't know, but I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are
conversation. Hope you guys are enjoying for sure.
Yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day so far. Eating some chicken wings and pizza in your garage. Smoking a cig, whatever you know.
Whatever
I don't condone that.
Crack a Modelo.
I don't condone this.
That actually sounds really good. Nice Modelo.
Anyway, I haven't had a Modelo in a long time.
Since the summertime. I think I'm just feeling summery today.
The last time I had a Modelo, I was in the garage and there was a thunderstorm, a really bad one. And I was like, the crispness of a Modelo, you know. So I cracked one. I went in the garage. I was just watching it rain and I was drinking it. I was like, yeah, this is great. But then, but prior to that one, I feel like I drank maybe one too many, and I got a really bad tummy ache.
Oh, here we go.
I didn't like that too much. I didn't like it.
What were we talking about before all this?
We were talking about how we are our coaches.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But I'm happy to be you guys.
Yeah.
You're probably not listening because you're so
busy being cool.
Yeah, being way cooler than us.
Doing other stuff.
And we should be cooler than you. I think we're cooler than you. But that's just me.
You guys do way cooler shit though.
Yeah. It's what comes after the knowing people, the success. They make some more money, probably, yeah, definitely than us. Way more money than us, what am I saying? And with that comes, bigger territories and like bigger stuff to do, more responsibility. But that also allows them to do the fun stuff that they do.
Mm-hmm.
They work hard, they play hard. So
yeah.
like, shout out y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to be like y'all. For real.
No, I remembered I was gonna say, because we were talking about like spraying and getting out there and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking, should we touch on just like kind of buyers, sellers thinking about getting out there? Like, well, I guess that's pretty much it. If you guys are thinking about moving this year, like look at me like I'm on the radio or something. I don't even know how I just like changed my demeanor or whatever. Sorry, I'm having a moment. But anyway, if it's a thought you're having, highly recommend at least having a conversation just so you are prepped for your market, for things that you can expect, any bumps along the way, getting all your documents in order, getting your finances in order. There's a lot that happens on the back end before you even want to get out there. I know it's exciting to get out there, but definitely want to make sure that all your ducks are in a row and you're having conversations with the right people. And sorry, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. With the right people. And so do that. Then, figure out, get like a action plan together, get some houses lined up and go have some fun. But
so essentially be prepared.
Yes.
Be 100% prepared before you go into the home buying or selling process. Have the necessary conversations before you just jump into the mud. Because if you do jump into the mud before prepping, it will be like quicksand, and you will just. Is it like quicksand, or what's that thick mud that sinks you in?
It's
like quicksand, right? Yeah. So it'd be like that, or you can just call us, make your life a lot easier, and sit down like a normal human being, and go over your numbers, and go over your goals and your plan, and how long it's going to take us to get there. So we can put a plan in place for you, and it feels like a nice gliding airplane with no turbulence, and then we land you nice and safely in or out of your house.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that felt good to say.
Yeah. But no, that's really what it is. Because like I think sometimes, depending on the situation, it's time is of the essence versus a little more leisurely, and like those can get messy sometimes because like you do as much as you can, but they're like, oh, my lease is up and this and that.
Well, you don't
whatever, you just kind of roll with it, and do the best you can for them with the situation that you're presented. But at the same time, like if you have the time, even if you're thinking like 6 months, whatever, later this year, you gotta
just start looking.
Next year, like start having those conversations.
Yeah, start looking into it.
Yeah, like because it'll just give you that peace of mind, and then like when you are actually ready and getting out there, like it's gonna feel so much better than just getting out there.
Yeah, I have a client right now. He's fully prepared. I mean, we're fully prepared, but the dude just works so much, and he's traveling for work too, so he can't obviously see anything if he's not here.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, when you are here, anytime from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., I can be yours.
Yeah.
You just tell me which house you want to go to see, and let's go, whether it's before you work or after. Because like every house he sends me, like I'm like, hey, like what's the earliest you're available? And sometimes he won't even answer me, and I'm just like, he's so busy. Like what the heck, I thought you wanted to buy a house. Just kidding. But like then they're gone. So we had plans to go see a house on the weekend, and these houses aren't even lasting through the weekend. You guys, if you want to buy, like There are some houses that don't go as quickly, I will say that. However, most of them, if it's a nice house and you like it, 9 out of 10 times, there's somebody else that's going to like it too, if not multiple somebody else's that are going to like it too.
Mhm.
And if you're not out there quickly and showing those sellers that you're serious and you're putting your money where your mouth is, and I hate to say it like that because I'm not trying to sit here and spend your money for you, but I'm going to tell you what it's going to take for you to get the house that you want. Sometimes it's putting your money up, right? And if you're not doing the things that it takes to get the house is not going to be yours. And that's just something that in a seller's market, you have to understand and accept, unless you're buying the house that has been on the market for two weeks plus or something like that. You know what I mean? Like that has done a price reduction and then they've got some room on that price. If the house is nice and it's priced right, you can guarantee that it is gone within 24 to 72 hours.
Yeah, literally I was supposed to win a showing this morning and it went pending last night and it was the first day on the market, 20,000 over asking. I was like,
you know,
thank you, have a great day.
Yeah, like and you know, like sometimes and your buyers in the initial consultation with your buyers, they should know if we are in a multiple offer situation, what are some of the things that I can do to make my offer stand out? And if they are the type of people, and there's nothing wrong with this, but if you can't do some of those things, you need to know where you stand. I'm not going to show you a house that's at the top of your budget if you have no room to go higher than that and it's a new hot listing.
Yeah.
Bro,
you need
it's
to
gonna
have some leverage and you need to have an agent who knows how to leverage what you have to work with.
yes, and that knows how to help you. You know,
Right.
I don't want to take you to this house if I know you don't, you know, it's not for you, you know, like it's like there's there's strategy to this, you know,
Yeah.
and you gotta play the game smart and and work thoroughly with your agent. Like I personally pay for Zillow leads, right? And so people they'll call into Zillow and I pick up the phone, I'm like, hey, what's up? Just kidding, that's not what I say. But anyways, so this lady calls in the other day and she's like, yeah, my agent's just like not available and blah blah blah. I'm like,
Hold on, back up.
the day that I would tell my clients I can't help you. And then she was like still
For her
loyal.
to just get on the phone and call
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's crazy.
And then she, you know,
It
she told
happens all
me,
the time.
yeah, and she told me she had an agent. I was like, that's totally fine. You know, I asked her like, you know, some qualifying questions to see if she had any contracts signed and whatnot. So we got over that. And I sent her my information and I just said, you know, if anything changes with your current agent, if it doesn't work out, please feel free. I would love to help you, you know? And then 2 days later, I get another call from her. She didn't know she was calling me. And she's like, are you the owner of this house? And I was like, no, I'm a realtor. I'm like, who is this? Because it came through on my actual cell, not my other number, that like my office number. And I didn't even know it was the client Zillow call because I didn't have the number saved, but it was a Birmingham, you know, phone number. So I was like, let me answer that, right? And it was her, and I was like, no, like I'm an agent. Like, how can I help you? Blah blah blah. And she's like, I really want to see this house. I was looking for the owner, and I, you know, then again I talked to her and I said some other qualifying things to her. And I said, you know, just curious, what is your agent doing for you?
Yeah.
This is the second time you've called me.
Right.
I want to know what they're doing. This is the easiest part of their job.
Literally the easiest.
What are you doing? You know, and this lady was loyal to him. And I'm like, God bless your heart, because like you're never gonna find a house. You're doing all the work. What are you paying this guy for? You know, like you literally have called me twice looking for information. I just want to know what your agent's done for you at this point. And I asked her, I was like, well, so let me just ask you, like, what are they doing? You know? And I was like, well, he should be the one calling around. You should not be picking up your phone to call out on these houses. He should be the one doing all that. Is what you're paying him to do.
Yeah.
And not only that, you think you're going to negotiate your contract directly with an agent or a seller? I was like, that's also going to be for him to do. And I'm like, what did this guy even tell this woman initially?
Yeah.
It's probably like a family, a friend, or something like that. It's probably why she's so loyal and whatever to him. But I'm just like, these people, I'm sorry, do better. Like,
yeah,
like that is not cool, you know? And then you give us a bad rep, you know, you're probably part-time. I mean, some people are part-time and that's fine, but like, just do a good job.
Right.
Like handle your business.
You can't even tell. And then some people
Exactly.
are like that. And you're just like, I need to know like what it is that you do.
Some
because
people are
nothing
doing
makes
this
sense.
with their kids. You know, there are powerhouses out here. If you can't even get information for your client, get out of here. Like, just get out of here. Like you're.
And if you're one of those clients and you happen to be listening, find new representation.
Seriously, call us, because it honestly started like to hurt my soul. Like, I felt so bad. Like, I'm just like, and also you're bothering me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're taking up space in my phone because your agent's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, it is what it is, like.
I'm at the point where I don't even want to have, I don't even want to have a conversation. Like,
I mean, it's just,
I'm there.
It comes with the territory.
Of course, but I'm just like, man, get it together.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here for you, but you're going to have to tell him to go somewhere,
mm-hmm.
because I'm not going to sit here and do any of that shady shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm here for you if you want this level of service, if you want someone that answers the phone and answers your questions and actually calls people to get your questions answered,
mm-hmm.
or get you into houses,
mm-hmm.
I'll be that person for you.
Right.
But I'm not about to sit here and, play tag team and you got to sign a contract with some other dude.
Right.
It's like you're cheating on your man.
Care. Yeah.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
I swear. But no, it's really sad. Like, I've had a couple people that just didn't have luck, with their current agents too. And that I ended up meeting at open houses. And it's just, oh, I just saw it was, whatever. And then we end up having a conversation. And then, oh, I can never really get out to see houses. Like, they're really busy. And I'm like, what? Like, so how do you get into it? Like, you just wait for
and you're just okay with that?
Like, that's crazy to me. Like,
and then you're gonna call dude while he's sitting on the couch.
Yeah, like
doing nothing.
That's the other thing. Like, they'll just call them. Like, I don't want to bother them, and then like they just call them to write up a contract, and it's like the easiest fucking day for them.
I'm like, can someone do that for me?
Like, what? Seriously, like no big deal, you guys. But like, I'm telling you, like these one-off scenarios, like the one and done showings, and like the call the listing agent, writing up a cash offer, this, that, the other, that type of shit that goes on. I'm just like, it cracks me up because I hear of it. I do. I know you do too, but I'm just saying, like, it's so few and far between that I'm like, just one day.
Let me tell you,
I could be blessed.
Oh, it'll happen.
One of those.
It'll happen.
Sounds so nice.
So one day I got a call on Zillow, and I meet this dude and his family at a house. And I hit the agent up, and he was like, I'm about to sign a deal. I said, don't sign that deal. I said, I got cash buyers in this house right now. They want it. I said, what do you want? Tell me why. We sat at the kitchen table in the house, wrote the offer, got it accepted before we left the house.
Period. Damn.
And I was like, you guys know Adrenaline? Do you guys know? You guys know her? I was pumped that day. Like, I was like, I left that showing. I was like, what the fuck did I just do?
Yeah, literally, what just happened?
Like, I was like, thank God I had like all my shit with me. My computer was charged.
Yeah.
Thank God there was
I remember you telling me this.
It was a house in St. Clair Shores. It needed some work, and the kid was like, he was not a kid. He was probably like in his 20s or early 30s or whatever. Yeah. And the parents were like, we're going to pay for it for him. And I'm sure they had something worked on the back end, but, and the listing agent was like, no way, Raquel, like, you're shitting me right now. He was the coolest guy, but he's like, no fucking way you're about to do that right now. I was like, I'm about to get this
at this table.
I was
right
like,
now.
I'm not leaving here until this offer is in your email and you sign it and you tell your seller and we are getting this deal done together. I was like, do not sign that other deal.
That is wild. That's so cool.
And we got it done. It was the baddest shit ever.
Period.
Yeah. So if you want that level of service, call me.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like that's a wrap for today.
You guys, I got this decaf earlier. You know how I feel about my decaf.
What's written on there?
Stephanie.
Oh,
shout out Steph, my cousin. Okay, so actually I want to talk about that for just a second.
I got time. So
decaf is caffeine. I'm convinced it's my caffeine.
You guys, if you only saw the crazy eyes Raquel right now.
So I go to Target after I went to Pilates. I went to Target and my cousin was on break, and I was like, meet me at Target. Let's take a coffee. So then we go there, and all their swimsuits are out, BT dubs, and I was like, I need to get some. I'm manifesting this vacation. We are going. I am going. Even if I'm just like here, I'm going somewhere. I'm gonna buy a swimsuit, and I am so excited to wear it and like everything. I found the cutest freaking swimsuits. I never have luck there.
Yeah.
I never have really luck anywhere. I hate swimsuit shopping. I freaking hate it. It's so annoying.
I think we all do.
Because I'm like, yeah, like women, you get me. Like, it's just like, your body type and like,
It's more than just throwing on a pair of shorts and calling it a day.
Yeah, and then you know what pissed me off was the hanger size was different than like the tag size.
Oh yeah.
And so I like grabbed some bottoms and like then I went into the room and they were small and I said, oh, who's wearing these? Because it's not me. Yeah, and I was just like, that's stupid. So then thank God like the rest of my stuff was right size. But then when I went back, I was like, okay, now I know to check, you know, the tags instead of just what's on the hanger because people are literate. So then I grabbed my second round. And if I don't know if this is just like a lady thing, but I feel like you have to do like the double round. Like you get some clothes that you want to try on and take them in the fitting room. And then you have to do like that second round because like then you know how that style fits, if you need to change size or like something similar, what your body looks like that day because like mine changes every fucking day. And then so I go back out. I found different bottoms. So those bottoms was like the string. And I don't really like the string. I like to be a little bit more covered. Like I looked at the one piece and Stephanie's like, Raquel, we're not there yet. Come on, put it down. Put the one piece down. I said, but it's like
I love a good one.
I was like, it's nice and classy looking,
cute.
you know?
Yeah.
But then but she's like, Raquel, come on. She's like, you're single. Like just put the one piece down. I was like, all right, I was like, I'll put the one piece down. Anyway, but I ended up with they were like a high-waisted bottom with like and it's like a super cute like blush color. I'm so excited, you guys. I need to be on a lake this summer. I don't have any friends that own or that live on lakes, but I'm gonna find one. And if you're out there listening and you have a lake,
for friends on the lake.
I'm looking for a lot of things. Anyways, but yeah, I'm gonna wear my swimsuit this summer.
I'm excited for you.
I'm so geeked. Oh my god! And I bought this black one, and it's like a tube looking top. And then I didn't buy the bottoms to that one because I already have some black bottoms at home. But those black bottoms that I tried on, again, I don't know who's wearing these things. So small. And I was like, I thought I could get away with it, but I was like, you still want to be comfortable, you know, like, and like sometimes I'm like, if they're playing a sport nearby or like, you know, some badminton or like
some volleyball,
so anything, you know, you don't want your, you know, your coochie out or anything like that. It's like, it's not cool. You know what I mean?
I sure do.
It's just like, I want to be comfortable.
Everybody does.
I want to be comfortable running around or doing something and my ass isn't hanging out. You know what I mean? Like,
totally fine with that.
And that's totally cool. But that's just not
our jam.
Not my style. You know, like I just like, I want to like walk around and not like be like, oh, my cheeks out. You know? No thanks. But anyways, I'm super excited. I'll be going on vacation or on a lake, whichever comes first. We'll stay tuned for that. It's March. Happy March, everybody.
Yeah, happy spring.
Happy spring. Go plant some flowers or some tomatoes or whatever makes you happy. We should plant this year again.
Yeah, I agree.
You want to do a little garden?
I do, actually. I was telling Mom about it. I'll tell you.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, that like little backyard. There, the little area in our backyard that's like where I put those rocks. I want to like move them up and like rake that area and then do like a bunch of wildflowers.
Far back?
Yeah.
The deer go there all the time. Look at Ian.
I think it's a cute spot. Why? Why are you gonna hate on where I want to put
I'm not hating. I'm telling you it's gonna get eaten.
It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna get eaten.
I put stuff there before, like 2 years ago.
You put flowers there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't say I was gonna plant fruit.
Oh, well, that's what I was talking about. Was fruit.
Right, go plant your fruit.
I will go plant some fruit.
Anyways, I think we're all set here for today.
You guys,
y'all.
I love you so much. Enjoy your day, your week. Go buy a swimsuit. Go get ready.
Fun.
Go put something on the calendar.
Go get summery.
Yeah, like do anything that like put some spark in you. You know, like
bring some sunshine to your life.
Yeah. I have some other stuff that I could talk about right now, but that I feel like it would just lead into a whole other conversation. So I'll save it for next week.
Love that.
But go put something on your calendar that's like you're gonna look forward to that. Or go buy the swimsuit that you're looking forward to, like some summer. Like plant that seed in your head that's like gonna take you to like that thing you want to do, or like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, she's so totally sick of me right now, and I feel like I just took like something. Anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for being here with us.
You.
And if you are looking for us, you can find us at Property Sisters Network on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. That's about all I got for you right now. Hit us up, propertysistersnetwork@gmail.com. If you have a bold move that you've made and you think that you'd want to kick it with us and our crazy ass selves and want to share it with the world, please email us. But we love you again and
Love to hear from you.
have a wonderful week ahead.
Yeah.
Or whenever you're
Thanks,
listening to
guys.
this, have a great day, great night, whatever works for you.
Yeah.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.